Okay, I want to show you how to tie two hair rigs, or two different versions of hair rigs. One of them I call Alabama hair rig. It's a lot different from the traditional rig. I'm going to be using 30-pound braid on these just for the demonstration purposes. Normally I would tie it with 12-pound finished fluorocarbon. And my normal hook would be one of these. It's a number 4 bait keeper, or preferably a number 4 Gamakatsu octopus hook. I'm also going to use these Eagle Claw size 7 barrel swivels on there. I would actually use those, and for demonstration purposes I'm going to show you on these size 1 Gamakatsu red octopus hooks. The other one I want to show you is more of a traditional style hair rig with a knotless knot and a loop in the end. Okay, this is the first one. This is what I call the Alabama hair rig. And as you can see, I'm using a number 1 red Gamakatsu octopus hook. I have my number 7 barrel swivel, and I have about 1.5 feet of line. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double the line, just like you would tying a Palomar knot. I'm going to insert it into the eye of the hook. Now, instead of going ahead and tying a Palomar knot, I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie an improved clinch knot with this double line. And I can get it to go through there. Then whenever I pull the knot tight, where the tag end normally would be, there will instead be a loop, as you can see right here. You don't want to cut the loop. The loop's very important to this rig. This is what you're going to want to cut. It goes back parallel to the main line. Get that cut right there. As you can see, you still have your loop. Now this loop's important because this is where you're going to put your bait on. This is what I use to put my bait on. I can't find any kind of boilies, any of the traditional Euro style baits. I just usually use corn. I've actually found some corn, strawberry, and vanilla flavored baits that are prepared baits. But I don't know if you call them boilies or not. This is what I use. This is a number 8 light wire long shank brim hook that has been straightened out. Still got the barb on it. I don't know if you can see this or not, so I'm holding it so close to the camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to insert it through the bait. And I'm going to hook this loop with the barb, and then slide it back over. Okay, I want to show you how to tie normal, traditional European style hair rig. I'm using 30-pound line, the 1/0 Mustad octopus hook, and the number 7 barrel swivel. And this is the traditional method that you see whenever you watch any European carp fishing or Euro style guy using a hair rig. This is what he's using. I'm going to start it out by tying as small of a loop as I possibly can in the end of my line. And that right there, it's definitely not the smallest, but it'll work. Use my bait needle to separate it. It's this braid, very limp. As you can see, there's a very little itty-bitty loop there. And I've only got about a foot of line to work with. Foot and a half line for this knot, because you want a very, very short leader. Alright, I'm going to start out on the hook by inserting that loop into the hook. Then you want to adjust it to get it as long or as short as you want it. I'm thinking that, just for demonstration purposes, that right there will be good. Alright. And as you notice, the loop lays on the back of the hook. I do that for a reason. It just helps with the hookup ratio. I'm just going to wrap. wrap it on down. In Europe they call this a knotless knot. Here we call it a snell knot. And just like in the other one, instead of trimming the normal tag in like you would with the fisherman's knot for the Alabama hair rig, or with the snell knot for the normal hair rig, you're just going to leave it long, and it's got a loop in the end of it. And I'm just going to take that, now that I've got it wrapped down the shank. I mean, I wrapped it down a lot farther than I normally would with a normal snell knot. Your bait to stand out like that, you can take and wrap the line under there, pull it out like that, and then wrap it under a couple times. It'll help out a lot. It'll help you make your bait stand out to the side. I've seen a couple guys do that. I have no idea what it does. I think it's something to do with a pop-up. When you use pop-up buoy. I'm not sure. Now, I'm just going to pull and make sure everything's tight along there. Now, I'm just going to pull and make sure everything's tight along there. And that's it.